right, well, welcome everybody. All right, I just wanted to come on really quick. I have about a half an hour to just go over some of these really intense energies that we are experiencing lately. And maybe something that I say is going to resonate with you and just kind of put things back into balance and perspective for you. And I also, hopefully if I have time, have just a little bit of a moment to do a quick meditation just to bring you guys back into alignment. So I wrote down some of the things that I want to discuss tonight. I want to talk about the Lion's Gate portal. The body experiences symptoms that you can be experiencing. Also, what it's doing to the DNA. I want to share some channeled messages that I've been receiving from Ascended Master Hilaron and exactly what it is, or who he is and what he governs. And also talk about twin flames. That's another thing that he works with. So I just wrote that down because I have a couple of things that I want to go through in a short period of time. So we've had this Lion Gate energy Stargate portal open up on August 8th. And this is really, this is just such a huge time in our evolution, because what the Lion's Gate is really when our sun and Sirius sun aligns. So we have a lot of light energy coming into our bodies and into our planet. So if you ever hear or actually have seen the movie Stargate, it's really when these portals open up. So our bodies are receiving so much light codes, these light codes from Sirius planets, so and the sun. So you can be extremely uncomfortable. I will share some of my experiences with you, but we're going through this incredible shift. The number 8 in numerology means balance, it means harmony, it means new creative energy or intense creative energy. So for myself, and I know my other friends who do this work, we've been channeling a lot. We're feeling that creative energy coming into our bodies. But I've also have been experiencing many shifts in my realizations, my perspectives, also within my body. And I spoke about this the last time I was on. So these shifts, when these light energies and these light codes come into your body, it is so powerful, and we react, you know, in the physical and sometimes the emotional, sometimes the mental aspects of ourself are being cleared and brought up to the surface. So this is why you can be feeling extremely uncomfortable as we are clearing and raising our energy body to be able to take in now these higher energies that are coming in, especially during this intense energetic time with the Lion's Gate. So really what the Lion's Gate does, obviously other than bringing in, you know, these higher frequencies, it's also bringing in new beginnings, new awakenings. You can be feeling extra sensitive to everything really, to foods, to other people's that, you know, other people that you are in contact with. You can actually even be more sensitive to the weather, and even just feeling, if we're having a storm, feeling the change, you know, in your body. Also, you can be more sensitive to heat. A lot of times during this time period, we experience heat waves, and that's what we've been going through the last couple of days. We've been having record highs. So it's literally in perfect alignment with what is going on with the Lion's Gate. So if you think about all of the extra amount of light and sun energy that's coming into our planet and into our bodies, it makes a lot of sense that we would experience heat waves and being more sensitive, you know, to the heat. So another thing that it does is it helps to expand your heart chakra and also your crown. And of course, I talk about this all the time, that when our bodies are receiving these increases in light frequencies, we're going to have so many things in the physical come up. So a lot of people, especially in the healing sessions with clients, feeling their heart fluttering. Even when I've done, you know, energy work on them, I can feel their hearts fluttering and actually opening up that heart space. So you can experience that as well. The tightness in the chest. I've actually had a couple of sharp pains in my chest as it's further helping to assist opening up my heart chakra. Shortness of breath has been another thing that I have been personally experiencing. Cold symptoms. I mean, you can have, I think it was literally the night of the Lion's Gate, I came down with every cold symptom. I started coughing, my lungs started to hurt, my throat started to hurt, my ears and my head started to get a fever. And the next day it was, you know, basically almost gone. So you can be experiencing cold or flu-like symptoms. Our sleep, I know I talk about this, you know, almost on every Facebook Live, but you can be experiencing both polarities, having a night where you sleep all the way through, and then the next night you are only getting 2 hours of sleep. We are also clearing a lot of our energies or karmic relationships in our sleep. I've been astral traveling, even with other people. So you might be seeing that you are having more dreams and things are being played out in astral, you know, that karmic energy that you need to be released and needs to be healed. Another thing that you can experience with this influx of light energy is our DNA is being recalibrated. I do a lot of the channelings with the recalibration, and that just helps to assist making the body more comfortable. You can almost feel, some people actually have heat flashes with that, so you can feel like you are just burning up one moment or even for a day, and then the next, you know, day you are fine. You can feel the extra fluttering throughout your body. That's all the DNA that's being repaired, so you can bring in more of this light energy. Our planet is going through such a huge change, and the evolution of our planet and the soul is really now stepping up. So what does that mean? Of course, that means that a lot of physical sensations that I've been speaking of, you can feel at moments that you are, you know, being pushed, being really just pushed to the edge within your own personal space, but also within your relationships. So you can feel, as you know, this is all being brought up to the surface. You could feel dizzy, right? Headaches, because our crown chakra is expanding. I've actually had earaches for about a week because I know they are expanding my my hearing to be able to hear things, which I hear a lot of things at night, so I sleep with a very loud noise machine. But it's also so you can hear your guides more, and you can hear your own inner guidance. So this is all being worked at. So of course you're gonna go through so many things that make you feel a little uncomfortable with that, but it's really helping our soul evolution. It's really accelerating that, you know, so yeah, you can feel overly exhausted one moment, as I was yesterday. I couldn't barely move yesterday. I was so exhausted. I could have just stayed in bed all day. And today, I'm really high strung. So you can have that complete polarity, if you will, one day feeling really, exhausted, and the next day really just strung out in a sense. And it is always my advice to do a little meditation each day, getting out into nature, especially water. Water clears your auric field and just balances your chakras. So take in that, we live, here on Long Island, or if you were going anywhere, just try and get into the water. And if you cannot, maybe take an Epsom salt bath. All right, so we're having this expansion of our heart. So you could be feeling that, as I mentioned. But what this is doing, it's really an amazing thing, because as our planet is ascending and our souls are ascending, what essentially is happening, we are merging or moving up into our higher self. We are connecting to our multidimensional self, and that is really where we are bringing in and connecting to the soul, and also the God, creator, source energy. So if you think about it in the density of a human body, that process can be pretty uncomfortable, and I've been experiencing that myself for a couple years now, and it's been incredibly blissful at times, and also really challenging at other times, physically, emotionally, mentally, all of that stuff that makes up a human, right? And the human experience. So getting out into water, getting out into nature is at this point, I feel, crucial. So try to incorporate that somewhere in your daily activity, and that will help you a little bit more with the transition. There are just going to be days where you just feel uncomfortable being in your body. We are moving into that newer, higher frequency. We are moving into that multidimensional self, where we are clearing and clearing the density of the third dimensional body. So it can be a little uncomfortable. So getting out into nature, I highly recommend. All right, so if you do have any questions after this, I know because I'm a little short on time and I'm speaking a little fast, I do apologize, but I want to hopefully get in that meditation. Just send me a private message after, and I will answer any questions that you guys have. But I found it so amazing that a couple of weeks ago that I was channeling for somebody's spirit guide. I was doing a channeling to connect with their spirit guides, and Ascended Master Hilaron came in. And I know a lot of times when I channel for other people and their spirit guides, it applies to me. And I say this a lot on Facebook. A lot of the stuff that I talk about, I am personally moving through as well. So Ascended Hilaron is believed to have been the Apostle Paul, and he works with the fifth ray of healing and truth. And he was one who teaches us to use and connect to the flame of truth. He is believed to be connected to Atlantis, which I feel very connected to. So this energy that I was channeling was working with me personally to speak up, of course, and move through my own flame of truth. And of course, as everything else is perfect in the universe, it is in perfect alignment with the Lion's Gate. And the Lion's Gate, if you think about a lion, is all about courage and speaking up for yourself. So I'm surprised, but I'm never really totally surprised when these things are perfectly aligned like that. So he works with the fifth ray, throat chakra. That's why I always wear this around my throat. And I actually had to move through expressing something in my relationship that scared the crap out of me, but I needed to express that as it was part of who I am and my reality. And I know Ascended Master Hilaron was helping me find the courage, and it was in perfect alignment to speak this truth. So you might be seeing that you are wanting to communicate more. I've been noticing a lot of posts on Facebook, so that is a great outlet to, express in a positive way how you feel, and and share and spread that truth and your experiences. So you will be feeling that need to express more, especially during this time with the Lion's Gate. Okay, so his energy is green and gold. And think about the heart chakra, right? We got the heart chakra, it is usually green and associated with the color green. So again, this is all coming into perfect alignment. Why, you know, they're working together, and these beings are coming in. So expanding the heart, again, feeling that fluttering and opening up into the higher heart, because now we're moving into the higher heart, the higher state of awareness. We have higher energy coming in, so it's going to bring higher states of awareness. It's going to bring higher, higher heart, wanting to expand that. So again, it's all bringing it perfectly, back together and in full circle. So the one thing I really found, which is I love, is that Hilaron helps to blend science with religion, with spiritual, right? So I thought this was so amazing, because I talk to my husband and I tell people, that we are really going to start seeing the signs of these beings, these light beings, and the angels and our guides, working with us. And some of it cannot be scientifically proved, because it is energy, and we're just not in that way right now with technology to be able to do that. We're moving towards that, and we have obviously in the past, but him coming in at this perfect time with this portal opening up, bringing in this higher wisdom and knowledge, and he's bringing in this higher truth, I would recommend to you guys to bring him in and invoke him. And tonight when I do the meditation, maybe we'll bring him in a little bit to see if you can feel his presence and start that connection, because he has helped me tremendously in even my personal relationships, especially with twin flames. If you are with a twin flame, and if a lot of you don't know what a twin flame is, it's somebody who shares the other half of your soul, a being that you feel, it's, if you're with your twin flame, you know it. It's somebody that you are so deeply in love with and attracted to, but they challenge you, and it's designed to help you with the maximum growth in this lifetime. It's different than a soulmate. A soulmate can come in different aspects, a friend, a lover, a child, and so on and so forth. But a twin flame literally just, it when you see them. It's that one person that just resonates through your entire being, and you feel like you've known them forever, because you've had many, lifetimes with them, probably. So he helps with that twin flame energy. So a lot of us can be going through personal shifts in our personal relationships. So, once again, think about all that's happening with this new portal coming in, this opening, not a new portal, but these new energies through this portal, bringing in this awareness. Ascended Hilaron helping bring the awareness up. So he is bringing to light for people who also need proof for, connecting to your guides and your angels and energy. So you can start to see now that more and more people are starting to awaken and to have experiences that they cannot discredit. There are so many things that I experience daily. I mean, thousands and thousands of experiences by now over the years that you can't put, science to in a sense. It is something that you experience because your reality is now becoming who you are. And it just helps to bring in all of that understanding as you're moving to your multi-dimensional self, right? So you can't always scientifically prove that. And It's a little difficult for people who are linear and are, you know, not open. So you're going to start seeing the shifts also within people. And as you are going through your shifts, you're going to see more people come to you who are going to start questioning, you know, exactly what it is that you do. What is Reiki? What is energy healing? What are the, you know, I had experience the other night. I saw an orb. This is that. This is now that whole awakening, that whole blending of, you know, science and these people coming, having these awakenings, right? So it's really just an incredible time that we're all going through. All right, so I did mention his energy is green and gold. He was talking to me about the I am that I am, right? So that is something that I wrote down a mantra that I want to share with you. And, you know, you can incorporate this in your daily, you know, regimen. You just, before you get out of bed in the morning, write it down. And, you know, when you're meditating, just, you know, connect with it. And it'll start to really resonate with you and bring you back into alignment, okay? So this is a time of great inner reflection, right? So we're connecting more to our soul's truth as we're moving into our higher selves and really integrating that. And we're really moving into the unknown right now, which really is a paradox because it's really our soul's knowing at the same time, right? So you have two things happening at once, the unknown, but really the known, because your higher self knows exactly what's going on. So the mantra that he had me write down is, I am life, I am divine, I am the God that comes down from the heavens, that makes the heaven a earth. I am life, I am love, I am that I am. So I am life, I am divine, I am the God that comes down from the heavens, that makes the earth a heaven. That is so powerful if you think about that, right? When I wrote these words down, it was so simple, but so powerful at the same time. I am the God that comes down from the heavens, that makes the earth a heaven. So you are God. You are God source energy, right? So you are incorporating and bringing that down into you so you and all of us here can create heaven on earth, right? And this is what is so incredible, because as we move through this portal energy, that's moving us into our multidimensional self. And as I stated before, what is our multidimensional self? It is bringing in that God source energy. So we're literally, as we're ascending up, we're actually also, you know, descending that God energy down. And that is a beautiful thing. And that's why it's just so exciting what is happening. And when I am in that mode, and I am clearing my stuff, and I am uncomfortable in my body, and there are days when I think like you know, today's a tough day, I look at it in the totality aspect, and that brings me peace. So writing that down and saying that mantra, we're putting all that energy out into our collective. You're putting it into your energy field, and then you're putting it out into the collective energy field. So if we all really gather together and say these most powerful, beautiful words, we're really helping to put that out into the universe and raise all of our energies and raise the energies with other people and on our earth here too as well. So, okay, so another thing that you can be experiencing, I was saying before that you can kind of have some out-of-body experiences. I know I shared in the last channeling how I was moving when I was sleeping, moving in and out of my multidimensional self. So I almost felt like I came like liquid, you know, at that point. So out-of-body experiences where I was stating in the last channeling that expansion and, you know, coming back. So you could be feeling that too at times feeling that you're so expansive, and then other times just restricted. You can feel that you're coming out of your body and then coming in your body. I just want to tell you that is completely normal for what is going on, and that's what I'm saying, that it can be a little uncomfortable, but if you go out and do meditations, say this mantra, it'll help bring you right back into alignment. All right, so I think that's it. I think I went through everything about intuition also being increased, our symptoms, and what the Lion's Gate means for you. Another thing, and then we'll get to a quick meditation before I gotta go. The couple of days leading up to the Lion's Gate, I think a lot of us had some great energy. We felt really excited and even anxious because we knew things were shifting for us and we were bringing in all this light energy. But the next day, crashing. Like I said earlier, I couldn't get up out of bed. You know, I mean, I forced myself to get out of bed, but I was just dragging ass, really bad all day, feverish and all of that. You're integrating. So remember, the DNA is being recalibrated and you're integrating this newer, higher frequency. So just keep that in mind when you feel, exhausted one day, and the next day, having that, higher energy and your energy return. It doesn't end with 8-8, and it's just when the energy is the portal is fully opened. So we have a couple of more weeks where this energy is going to be, coming into us. So just keep that in mind. And we're going to just do, I think I might do a little light language. I was in session earlier today, and I was just getting such an influx of the love light language, which is the higher beings, from higher dimensions that I do. So it's going to bring you back into alignment. Just keep your mind open if you haven't ever heard of what the light language is. And just keep your focus on your heart, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring in the energies into your heart of peace, and also, they're just telling me now, into your solar plexus, because we are in the Lion's Gate. Think about courage, your own personal courage and power center. So how perfect is that? All right, so what I want you to do is just close your eyes, and I'm going to do the same. And we're just going to get into that nice meditative space for just about 5 minutes. It's just going to be a quick rebalancing. So just join with me and take in some nice deep breaths. Breathing in through your nose and just exhaling. And you can do this sitting up right now, or if you're going to watch it again later, you can fast forward and you can lay down in your bed or on the floor and just get real comfy. I can feel my whole body engaged right now. And you might be feeling this too, because a lot of times, even though we are on Facebook, you can actually feel the energy starting to resonate through your body. Perhaps your hand chakras are turning on, maybe your feet are tingling. I can feel all that energy just pulsating through my hands and my fingers. So I just want you, even though you're still focusing on your breath, I want you to tune into your body. And I do this a lot in healing sessions and meditations and all that stuff, to really just tune into your body. And listen to what your body is saying to you at this very moment. See or feel where that energy is coming from. Perhaps there's more condensed energy within your heart space. Maybe your heart is racing a little bit. Maybe you're feeling more of that energy in your solar plexus, or perhaps your head. Just listen to your body for a moment. And just breathe in just saying that word in your mind or out loud, it brings in and intensifies that energy and brings it into your energy field. And say, I am peaceful. I am peaceful. As I was saying, we are moving through so many shifts within our bodies. And just to connect to our energy and to feel that silence, to feel that peace from within. And on the next in-breath, bring in the energies of ease. And just feel that ease move through your body. And every breath out, you're also breathing out the energy of ease. And you can already feel the shift from within. Just by saying those two words, peace and ease. I am peace. I am ease. And that instantly grounds you. But what I want you to do is just feel yourself now sinking into your chair, sinking into your bed or the floor, and just feeling your energy body. And even your physical body might sink, but just feel your energy body just sinking into the earth's energy. You're still connected and feeling the crown tingling and opening. You're still connected, but you're feeling that anchoring into the earth. And this is what is so important, especially during these heightened energy times, to keep our bodies anchored into the earth. So you can feel a little more comfortable during these shifts. And as you are ascending up, you're in that perfect balance. The number 8, bringing in as above, so below, bringing in that infinite, harmonious balance. Think of it that way. The symbol, the infinity symbol. See yourself now as the infinity symbol, connected to above, but also below. Bringing in that God source energy into your body, but connected to the physical body and connected to the earth in total balance. So you can feel now your energy body, your mental body, your emotional body, and your physical body all starting to move together, becoming aligned. And now I want you to bring your awareness and attention to your heart space. And even if you will, just place your hands upon your heart and feel the pulse. Feel the love, feel the connection, feel your heart. You might feel your hands heating up. You might feel the heat in your chest. This is all normal. And once again, saying those words, I am peace. And you're bringing that peace into your heart. And saying again, I am ease. bringing that energy of ease into your heart. And now just feeling that expansion. And you can even say, simply opens up your heart when you speak. And as your heart is expanding, you're feeling that connection deepen. The connection to yourself deepen. And that connection now is expanding, going out into your energy field, and just see it and visualize it going out into the cosmos. As these energies that are present, dear ones, yes, as your energies are expanding, your cosmic hearts are expanding, and you are connecting to the universal God energy, to the universal heart, the heart of the galaxy that is within you. I extend my love to you, dear ones. Allow this heart energy to penetrate into your heart space. Our connection is infinite. Your connection to the universe is infinite. And you are an infinite being. You are an infinite being of love. So we join our hearts here in this beautiful heart space. Can you feel that? Can you feel that love divine? Yes. And just allow that to penetrate into your core heart. And feel that expansion now. Deepening the love that you have for yourself. It starts with you. Deepening that connection and that love. That love and that joy all resides within your hearts. And now let that reverberate out. And let that be. As it is you. Yes. It is my heart to yours. Feeling that expansion in your crown now as you are opening up, and that heart energy is rising now. Feel it rising through the gateway of your throat and out into the crown and out into the universe. And we are now fully connected in beingness, in oneness. So beautiful. Just taking in all of that beautiful energy of my guide, Alakali, and just feeling that energy just moving through, that love energy just moving through your entire being. Her energy is so soft and loving, like a mother's embrace, and strong at times. Very strong, very powerful. Feeling that energy connecting into your solar plexus now. As I just want you to bring your breath and awareness and even place your hands on your solar plexus. And say, I am powerful. I am strong. And I am perfect. I am powerful. I am strong. And I am perfect. And just see that energy now moving out into your energy field. And now seeing it go out into the cosmos, into the whole galaxy. Bringing in that lion's gate energy, that strength, that lion power and courage that will assist you in opening up your heart more and feeling more powerful in doing so, and powerful speaking from your heart. Speak in your truth, but speaking words of peace and ease. Alright, so take a nice deep breath now. We're going to just bring you back into the physical once again. I once again want you to connect with your body. Feel your body, and now just for a moment, tune into your body and see what it is now saying to you. Is it saying something different than it was from the beginning of our meditation? Can you feel different energy and different energy centers now that may have shifted? Let your body once again speak to you. Perhaps you're receiving some messages from your higher self. And just take another deep breath. Exhale and open your eyes when you are ready to do so. Beautiful. So I hope you guys are feeling a little bit more, namaste Ryan, I hope you're feeling a little bit more peaceful. I know I do. I feel so much better than what I was feeling before, because I was really jacked up with some energy, and that just brought us all back into our heart center, connecting to the earth, connecting to our power center, and some beautiful love light language from my guide Alakali, and that just automatically just brings you back into alignment. The light language holds sacred codes and frequencies that, regardless of what I am saying or what the words are saying and the tones are saying, whatever it is that your body needs will automatically be. So I thank you from my heart to your heart. I thank you for sharing in this time with me, and if you have any questions, just shoot me a messenger, and I will be happy to talk with you, and I will see you all on Facebook Live soon. And for those of you who are on, I'm going to be putting this on
my YouTube channel. If you want to find me on Facebook, you can just look under Jen Beldy Post. That's BELDY Post, POST, 2 separate words, Jen Beldy Post. And I will see you all